Introducing football and five for your Detroit Pistons. Start at the shooting guard at 6 feet 7 inches. Number 55, Duncan Robinson. At power forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. Center, 6'10", numero 0, Jay Durant. The forward, 6'6", number 9, All-Star Thompson. At guard, 6'8", number 2, Cunningham. You're the Detroit Pistons head coach, JB Bickerstaff. A round of applause for your Detroit Pistons.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Jaren Jackson out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jalen Williams. Then it's Junior. And it's Larson in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And here on New Year's Day, does some struggling team see this as a chance to hit the reset button?
Yeah, B.A. You know, when you're struggling, you're always looking for the reset button. And there's no better excuse than January 1st. New year, new start.
Tipped! Now Duren. 4-3. Rejected by Junior. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Cunningham against Junior. Blocked again! And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Junior. Man, we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Cunningham. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And so MP will bring it up for the Heat. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game now.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Heat.
And both free throws good for Junior.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Sinks the tray. Cunningham's got 5.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
MP inside. He's watched by Cunningham. Jackson, the pass to Williams. Miami moving it around. Junior. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. very challenging to defend.
Here's Cunningham.
Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
It's his first trip to the line.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Hits the trifecta. That's 7 points now for Junior.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
To the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power, Jalen Duren. Good.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And it's Cunningham missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. From deep, Junior sinks it from distance. Junior's got 10 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. You take a look at the Pistons. They've still got a solid hold on that 3rd spot.
You know, for Miami, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
Up top, Thompson. 14 points his last outing.
Heat foul. Junior, first personal foul. Team second.
About 3 minutes. Gone in the first quarter. Here's Duren. Denied by Adebayo.
What a defensive force. Bam sees him cut at the rim and denies him the bucket.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Back to Cunningham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Now here is Junior. 10 points for him. Jackson outside. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Williams. Knocked away and stolen by Cunningham. Oh, got a piece of it. That one is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Junior. Nice D from Thompson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Duncan Robinson, first personal foul. Team second.
Cunningham against Junior. Shakes him, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Duren finds Cunningham on the take. Robinson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 3-point lead. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Thompson, a screen on MP. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Thompson, that's good.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Junior. Drops in the layup for 2. Junior's got 12 points in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of.
Miami has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And here's Junior outside, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Cunningham passes to Robinson.
Lots of ways Robinson can get to the basket. Defenses play him tight.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
No good on that one.
Well, Robinson just knows who he is, which is a volume three-point shooter who can help space the floor.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. No good on the second free throw.
Well, Robinson has heard a lot of criticism throughout the years, but the numbers show he's one of the most prolific three-point shooters in league history.
Pistons trail by 4. Four on the clock. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Rebound Miami.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Put your hands together. It's the Pistons. Break the dance move.
And Detroit making a change here. Jenkins is checked in. Ware's checked in for Miami.
Dance crew.
To the inside, Stewart. Deflected! And they get it back. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Second personal
Cunningham
foul.
applies good pressure to the interior defense. And with his 6'6" height, Cade is a bigger.
Go for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. And it's Robinson in for Harris. And Miami with a change here too. Junior's checked in for Mitchell. Inside. And it's blocked. And let's take a look at Miami. Khalil Ware out there with Jackson. Then it's Junior. Then it's Williams. And it's Larson in at the small forward position.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Here's Cunningham. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Money on the 19-footer. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Here's Junior. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham on the wing. Rejected by Junior. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Reed's checked in for Duren. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Fontecchio comes in for Larson. It's Thompson, high post. Cunningham looking around. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Again, the miss by Cunningham.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Pass to Jackson. Screen by MP. There's the 3. Another miss by Junior.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Pass to Reed. Here's Cunningham.
Well, after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T connected cam. And here is Thompson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. To the middle. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And great rebounding from your small forward can be such a difference maker. So let's see who in that position has run the boards over the last month. You look at Thompson. His dominance on the boards is unquestionable.
There's some good rebounders at the small forward position. He's extraordinary on the glass. And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Reed. Now here's Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You have to be aware of Jackson Jr. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year and an elite shot blocker.
Jackson against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Jackson.
Well, a former Defensive Player of the Year winner, Jackson Jr. takes pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Junior. Pulls it. Hits despite the tough D. Junior's got 24 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to reset, I can do it. Back over to you, Brian.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Jenkins. Larson's checked in for Miami. Williams against Robinson. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. MP scanning the floor. This one for three. Counted from distance. And now an 8-point Heat lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham lays it in with the defense right on him.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And here's Junior outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Outside Robinson. Outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Strong response by the veteran Harris, coming back with his own three, making a statement do it.
And they get it back. Pass to Junior. Over Cunningham. Junior, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Duren. Robinson finds some space. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, because Duren is such a big, physical, athletic guy, it's easy to overlook his incredible passing. But that's one of his core strengths.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Give it up for the dancing machine mascot, Hoopa the Horse.
And here are the Heat now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Inside. Pass to Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now just a 1-point Heat lead. Here's Junior. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. The Western Conference winner, Kyrie Irving.
Think about Kyrie. He's got a move and a counter move every time you defend him, pretty much in every situation. And those handles, Shaq, nasty.
That's why they call him the ankle taker.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. And it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Clock at 6. Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Look at him get up. Cade has some hops now.
And for Miami, they're shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Junior against Cunningham. And the basket is good. 32 points now for Junior.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Duren with it. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Junior passes to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Junior's got 3 assists in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
On the wing, Junior. He's watched by Cunningham, and it's Junior missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Cunningham against Junior. All right, when we talk about point guards shooting it from deep, these are the hottest over the last 10 games. Miami shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Miami. Junior, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Miami making a switch here. Ware's checked in. And both free throws good for Junior. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. The lead is 2. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cade Cunningham with the flush.
What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's Miami now. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pure from three-point range. And it's 37 points now for Junior.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham against Junior. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Cunningham against Junior. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Junior taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And stolen by Williams. Shot on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
The assist.
Junior's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. On target from range. Thompson's got 9.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Good drive by Junior. And the dunk by Junior.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Robinson against Williams. 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Junior. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. Junior, no good. Detroit has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Duren finds Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham on the wing, covered by Junior. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Miami trailing. Junior passes to Williams. Jackson against Harris. And here's Junior outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Junior's got 44.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Harris. Junior against Cunningham. Over Junior. Again, the Pistons score.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Williams from long range. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Williams has got 8 points here in the quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Here comes the Pistons High Squad. Show them some love, man.
Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. And Miami with a change here too. Adebayo's checked in. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 2-point game. Rejected by Junior. Pass to Larson. Junior, a screen on Thompson. Back to Junior. Puts up a 3. Duren with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Harris finds Cunningham. Here's Jenkins. 9 points in the game. Back to Cunningham. Cunningham attacks for three.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only one in the first, 3 since the break.
And here's Junior outside. Connects from downtown. Junior's got 47 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jenkins. And here's Duren. Here's Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Junior. Outside, Williams. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Junior's got his 6th assist of the night.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Cunningham's got 39.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
There's the triple. And got it. Another basket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch him go to work this season.
Well, now he has pulled even for the 2nd most 50-point games in a single season. What a year.
And he's done it 30 times. I mean, it's unreal. That was the mark that prime Wilt Chamberlain established all the way back in 1963.
Junior passes to Williams. And again, Miami with a triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Jenkins. Now Duren. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Nearly halfway through the season. Let's see the standings out east. You take a look at the Heat. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And check it out, Detroit, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
I think for the Heat, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Blocked! Here's Junior. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point. Play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Pass to Duren. Here's Jenkins, covered by Junior. And again, no good by Detroit. Heat leading by 12. From the arc, hits a 3-pointer. Junior's got 59 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Herter. Now Duren. Here's Jenkins. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And Detroit making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Robinson.
They need this. Detroit moving the ball around. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jenkins. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, that was nice recognition by Robinson.
Detroit, Jenkins.
11 seconds left in the third.
Come get it.
Now here is Junior. Williams from long range. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Miami Heat, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Adebayo and Ware together inside. Jalen Williams out there with Junior, and it's Larson in at the three. Good! That's another bucket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Thompson passes to Robinson. Outside, Green. Here's Jenkins. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Green. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Miami also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Ware. And Junior subbed in for Mitchell. Now Junior. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Junior's got 6 here in the quarter.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Cunningham. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
He shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 67 points now for Junior.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And here's Junior outside. And good! There's another!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. And here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Junior. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Thompson with a steal. Harris outside. To the paint. And the dunk by Duren.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's rejected.
You can see the length of Cunningham there, and his timing helped out on that block too.
Buries it from 3.
And he just keeps finding shots. So much confidence on display.
To the middle. Oh, Junior with a block. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
A minute 37 left in the game. And the dunk by Duren.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Larson. Cunningham against Junior. That one doesn't drop. Cunningham with some nice D.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they increased their win total to 29.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Junior.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Mitchell's checked in for Junior. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.